that can talk of truth and rights in a ton of ghettos all across the UK. I just want to make you aware of that in the hall there are a CD and book by Linton Kwesi Johnson. It's entitled Things and Times. Both in the hall, both in book and CD. Now, Linton Kwesi Johnson.
Hello. Well, it's nice to be back here in Amsterdam, in the Milky Way. I must have been coming to this place for something like 12 years now, or something like that. And it's always great to be here. The last time I was here in Amsterdam, I was doing a reggae concert with Dennis Movell Dub Band. And tonight I welcome the opportunity to be able to recite my poetry to you, because too often I don't get a chance to make myself heard properly, because there's always the music there and sometimes it's a bit of a distraction. Well, this is a tribute to a very close colleague of mine, Michael Smith, and I think it's fitting that this event should be made into a tribute for Michael, because this year marks the 10th anniversary of his death. He's perhaps the most important poetic voice that Jamaica has produced in the last 20 years. He was an electrifying performer, and a little later on I would like to recite one of his poems. But I want to start with some of my early poems. I want to begin with some poems I wrote some 20 years ago when I was just a youth, and they describe some of the experiences that my generation went through as young black youth growing up in London. 5 Nights of Bleeding is the first one. Madness, madness, madness tight on the heads of the rebels. The bitterness erupts like a hot blast, broke glass. Rituals of blood on the burning, served by a cruel fighting. 5 nights of horror and of bleeding, broke glass. Cold blades as sharp as the eyes of hate and the stabbings. It's war amongst the rebels. Madness, madness, war. Night number 1 was in Brixton. Soprano B sound system was a beating out a rhythm with a fire. Coming down his reggae wire. It was a sound shaking down your spinal column. A bad music tearing up your flesh. And the rebels then start a fighting. The youth them just turn wild. It's war amongst the rebels. Madness, madness, war. Night number 2 down at Shepherd's, right up Railton Road. It was a night named Friday when everyone was high on brew or drew a pound or 2 worth of cali. Sound coming down the King's music iron, the rhythm just bubbling and backfiring, raging and rising, when suddenly the music cut. Steel blade drinking blood in darkness. It's war amongst the rebels. Madness, madness, war. Night number 3 over the river, right outside the rainbow. Inside James Brown was screaming soul. Outside the rebels were freezing cold. Babylonian tyrants descended, pounced on the brothers who were bold. So with the flick of the wrist, a jab and a stab, the song of blades was sounded. The bile of oppression was vomited, and 2 policemen wounded. Righteous, righteous war. Night number 4 at a blues dance. A blues dance. 2 rooms packed and the pressure pushing up. Hot heads. Rituals of blood in a blues dance. Broke glass. Splintering fire. Axes, blades, grain glass. Rebellion rushing down the wrong road. Storm blowing down the wrong tree. And Leroy bleeds near death on the 4th night in a blues dance on a black rebellious night. It's war amongst the rebels, madness, madness, war. Night number 5 at the Telegraph. Vengeance walk through the doors, and so slow, so smooth, and so tight and ripe and smash. Broke glass. A bottle finds a head and the shell of the fire hurt cracks. The victim feels fear, finds hands, holds knife, finds sword. Oh, the stabbings and the bleeding and the blood. It's war amongst the rebels, madness, madness, war. Here's another poem from that period, around 1973, and this one describes a stabbing incident at my local youth club in Brixton. It's called Dread, Beat and Blood. It goes like this. Brothers and sisters rocking, a dread beat pulsing fire, burning, chocolate hour and darkness creeping night. Black veiled night is weeping. Electric lights consoling night. A small house soaked in smoke, a house of ganja mist. Music blazing, sounding, thumping fire. Blood. Brothers and sisters rocking, stopping, rocking. Music breaking out, bleeding out, thumping out fire. Burning. Electric hour of the red bulb, staining the brain with the blood flow, and the bad thing is brewing. Ganja crawling, creeping to the brain, cold lights hurting, breaking, hurting, fire in the head and a dread beat, bleeding, beating, fire, dread. Rocks rolling over, hearts leaping wild, rage rising out of the heat and the hurt. And the fist curling anger reaches a hurl, and the flash of a blade from another to him leaps out for a dig of a flesh of a piece of skin. And blood, bitterness, exploding fire, wailing blood and bleeding. I'd like to do a poem. One of my early poems, which is trying to say something about the liberating potential of music, the spiritually liberating potential of music in general, and reggae music in particular. This one is dedicated to one of the pioneering reggae DJs, Big Youth, who was an inspiration. Bass culture. Music of blood, black, reared pain, rooted heart geared. All 10 stopped in the bubble and the bounce and the leap and the weight drop. It is the beat of the heart, this pulsing of blood that is a bubbling bass, a bad beat, pushing against the wall, where bar black blood. And is a whole heap of passion that gather, like a frightful farm, like a righteous harm, giving off while like his madness, bad out there. Hotter than the heights of fire, living heat down volcano core. Is the cultural wave a dread people deal. Spirits riled and real and rise thunder wise, latent power in the farm resembling madness, like violence is the show. Bursting out a slave shackle. Look here, bound to harm the wicked. Man feel, him hurt confirm. Man sight destruction all around. Man turn, love still confirm. In destiny a shine, lightwise. So life take the form, or shift from calm, and hold the way of a deadly storm. Culture pulsing high temperature blood, swinging hunger, shattering the tightened hold, the false fold round flesh, the wheel freedom. Bitter, cause of blues, cause of mother suffering, cause of blood clot pressure. Yet still, breathing love far more mellow than the sound of shapes chanting loudly. Scatter matter, shatter shock. What a beat. For the time is nigh when passion get a high, when the beat just lash, when the wall must smash. And the beat will shift as the culture alter, when oppression scatter. Some noisy people at the back there who come here to hear music. Now I come here to recite some poetry. Now if you don't want to hear the poetry, ask for your money back at the front and go and allow the people who came to hear the poetry to hear it. When I come to Amsterdam with my band, I come to play music. When I come by myself, I come to recite poetry. That's what I'm here to do tonight. This is another poem from my youth, written some 20 years ago, and it describes how my generation felt about much of the brutality that we were experiencing in Britain at the hands of the police. It's called All We're Doing Is Defending. It goes like this. War, war, Mr. Listen, oppressing man, hear what I say if you can. We have a grievous blow for blow. We will fight you in the streets with our hand. We have a plan, so listen man, get ready to take some blows. Those days of the truncheon and those nights of melancholy locked in a cell, those hours of torture touching hell, those blows that caused my heart to swell were well numbered and are now at an end. All we're doing is defending, so get you ready for war, war. Freedom is a very fine thing, and all oppression can do is bring passion to the heights of eruption, and songs of fire we will sing. No, no, no run. You did sound your siren and it's war now. War, war. The special patrol will fall like a wall forced down or a town turned to dust. Even though them think them bold, we know them cold like ice with fear and we fire. Choose your weapon then quick. All we need is buckles and bricks and sticks. We have fists, we have feet, we carry dynamite in our teeth. Send me for the riot squad quick, because we're running wild, we're bitter like bile. Blood will guide their way. And I say, all we're doing is defending. So get you ready for war, war. Freedom is a very fine thing. This is a poem which takes the form of a letter written from prison in England, addressed to a mother somewhere in the Caribbean. The writer of the letter is trying to explain why he finds himself in jail with his younger brother. It's called Sonny's Letter. Brixton Prison, Jeb Avenue, London Southwest 2, England. Dear Mama, good day. I hope that when these few lines reach you, they may find you in the best of health. Mama, I really don't know how to tell you this, because I did make a solemn promise to take care of little Jim and try my best to look out for him. Mama, I really did try my best, but nonetheless, I'm sorry to tell you, sir, poor little Jim, get a rest. It was the middle of the rush hour, When everybody just a hustle and a bustle to go home for them evening shower. Me and Jim stand up waiting for a bus, not causing no fuss. When all of a sudden a police van pull up, out jump 3 policemen, the whole of them carrying baton.